We begin with breaking news out of the Bitter Lake neighborhood in North Seattle tonight. King 5's Ted Land is live on the scene right now. Ted, what happened?
Okay, so here's what we know at this point. There are 3 victims of a stabbing. Seattle police tell us one of the victims is a 9-year-old boy in stable condition. A 27-year-old woman is in critical condition, and a 70-year-old woman is in critical condition. All of them have been transported to Harborview Medical Center, where they are being treated. All 3, again, reported as stabbings, and we know a suspect is in custody. We're right on the edge of Evergreen Washelli Cemetery in northwest Seattle. In a residential neighborhood right down the street here is where the police are focusing their investigation at this hour. It's a pretty calm and quiet scene, actually, at this point, considering the violent attack that happened just about an hour ago. It was around 9:50 in the evening when the first 911 calls went out to the police department, and everybody rushed here to try to figure out what was going on. But again, it was immediately clear that this was a stabbing with 3 victims rushed to Harborview Medical Center, a 9-year-old boy, a 27-year-old woman, and a 70-year-old woman. The important thing to note here, a suspect is in custody, which explains why the scene here is pretty quiet. There's some yellow tape across the street. Investigators milling about down the street by their vehicles as they continue this investigation at the scene. We're trying to learn more about what happened here. As we get those details, we'll bring them to you. Live in Northwest Seattle, Ted Land, King 5 News.
Ted, thank you. Let's hope that those victims survive this. Thank you.